Nikola Jokić claims his third MVP award. Shaq,
I don't like to rain on people's parade, but I'm not happy with this one. Congratulations to Joker, you are the best big man in the league.
What if I told you that the quiet, camera-shy Serbian genius could have been the one to ruin Michael Jordan's perfect finals record? And what if the most physically dominant player in NBA history would find himself struggling just to win 2 championships in today's three-point era? Welcome to the most mind-bending basketball, what if ever imagined, a complete era swap between 2 legends. Picture Nikola Jokić stepping into 1992, leading the Orlando Magic into the rugged physical 90s, while Shaquille O'Neal is dropped into 2015, anchoring the modern, fast-paced Denver Nuggets. Same careers, same timelines.
Because again, I felt I was robbed 2 or 3 times, right? And I played my ass off, stat stuffer, won championships those years. But again, no disrespect to the Joker, but me personally, I would have gave it to Shaq.
Entirely different eras. By the time this story ends, you'll be rethinking everything you thought you knew about greatness, dominance, and what it truly means to be unstoppable. Because when you flip the script, the entire meaning of greatness transforms. Let's dive in. It's June 1992, and the Orlando Magic are on the clock with the first overall pick in the NBA draft. Everyone expects them to take the dominant, once-in-a-generation big man, Shaquille O'Neal. But instead, they stun the world by selecting a 6'11".
Jokić is not top 20 all time.
Yeah.
Are you walking that back or are you doubling down?
I'm doubling down.
Top 30 all time?
Yeah, for sure.
What's missing from top 20 all time with him?
For the last 5 years, there's been no big men. If you go down the West, there's been none. He's been playing against Zubac and Joel Embiid twice a season. The landscape of basketball has changed.
7 inches, pudgy, unathletic kid from Serbia named Nikola Jokić. Scouts are speechless. He can't jump, can't protect the rim, and looks more like he belongs in a bakery than on a basketball court. Whispers ripple through the league. What on earth is Orlando thinking? To most, it feels like a disaster in the making. But what no one realizes yet is that this mistake is about to rewrite basketball history. But Pat Williams, the Magic's general manager, sees something no one else does. Beneath the soft frame and awkward gait, he spots an otherworldly gift, the kid's vision. Jokić sees the
I'm gonna teach you how to shoot. He's not 7 foot, I'm a 7. You cannot shoot like him.
You made a shot. I made what? Then it's open, but I made it. I don't get it.
floor like a point guard, firing passes through windows that shouldn't even exist, reading the game 2 steps ahead of everyone. In his rookie season, 1992-93, the adjustment is brutal. He's getting manhandled nightly by Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, and David Robinson. The league is rough, hand-checking is allowed. Hard fouls are part of the game, and physical play is the law of the land. Every night feels like a battle for survival. Yet somehow, through all the punishment, Jokić quietly puts up 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. A stat line unheard of for a rookie center. The numbers don't lie. The league has never seen anything like him before, and even in struggle, you can already sense it. Something revolutionary is taking shape. Critics call him soft, but the coaches see something else entirely. When Jokić orchestrates the offense, the
But I'm disappointed in his career because I think he left a lot out. He didn't take it serious enough. He didn't get himself in the best physical condition that he needed to be in year in and year.
Magic hum like a symphony, every player moving in rhythm to his unseen beat. By his second and third seasons, from 1993 to 1995, he's tougher, more confident. Sure, he still takes his lumps from the league's bruisers, but now he's answering back, not with power, but with precision. Alongside a young Penny Hardaway, he turns the Magic into a creative laboratory, running pick-and-rolls and motion offenses that feel like they belong in the future, not the mid-90s. Orlando becomes basketball jazz, improvised, unpredictable, beautiful. But waiting in the shadows is a storm named Michael Jordan, with the Chicago Bulls ready to shatter any dream that dares to rise. Now, flip the script. It's 2015.
Technical question here. Let's see how you can answer this. Who would Shaq be if he had your work ethic?
He'd be the greatest of all time.
If Shaq had your work ethic,
he'd be the greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time by a mile.
Sure.
15. The Denver Nuggets have just drafted a 7 feet 1 inch, 325-pound wrecking ball named Shaquille O'Neal. Only this time, the world has changed. The game lives beyond the arc, and the paint, the place where Shaq once ruled, is often a ghost town. Big men aren't fed the ball. They're expected to switch on guards, shoot threes, and run in transition. Shaq enters a league that no longer fears giants. Suddenly, the most dominant physical force the game has ever known is fighting not players, but evolution itself. By his rookie campaign in 2015-17, Shaq still looks like a relic that refuses to die. When he gets the ball inside, it's carnage. Defenders bounce off him like pinball.
Giannis, Embiid, Joker. Of those three, who is the toughest to guard?
Joker. With Greek, it's like people playing him to try to get him to shoot. If Giannis is pulling up from anywhere on the floor, we feel like we won that possession.
The rim bends, and crowds roar with a kind of nostalgia. He's putting up 20 points and 10 rebounds a night, a walking double-double, a living argument that brute force still matters. But the league has evolved faster than his footsteps. Defenses no longer fear his size. They exploit it. They sag off, form walls, and turn hack-a-Shaq into a full-time defensive philosophy. Every trip to the line feels like a dare. Meanwhile, the offense around him suffocates. With Shaq planted in the paint, spacing evaporates, shooters hesitate, and fast breaks die before they start. And then come the Warriors. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson blur across screens, raining threes from galaxies away. Every possession feels like whiplash. When the Nuggets run into Golden State, the game becomes a track meet, and Shaq looks stranded in slow motion. The pick and roll, once his minor flaw, becomes his undoing. Every switch is a mismatch, every closeout a step too late. The legend who once made men fear the paint now finds himself gasping in a league that no longer plays his game. It's Game 5 of the 1995 Eastern Conference Finals. Magic versus Bulls, tied at 2 games apiece. The tension in the Orlando arena feels electric. Nikola Jokić, now a 2-time All-Star, has evolved into something the league's never seen before. He's bigger, stronger, and running the offense like a grandmaster, every movement calculated, every pass a test of vision and timing. Michael Jordan, back from baseball and burning with revenge, is dialed in. He's hitting fadeaways, barking at defenders, laser-focused on restoring Chicago's dominance. But Jokić is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Late in the fourth quarter, the score is tied. Jokić catches the ball at the top of the key. Penny Hardaway cuts toward him. They run a dribble handoff, and the Bulls collapse. Jordan and Pippen swarm, expecting the roll or the hook shot. But Jokić, with that eerie calm, turns his head just slightly, and without looking, whips a pass to Dennis Scott in the corner. Splash. 3 points. The arena explodes. Jokić raises a single finger, expressionless, as if he knew it all along. Jordan is furious, yelling at the refs, slamming his hands, glaring at Phil Jackson. The Bulls can't believe what just happened. How do you stop a 7-footer who passes like Magic Johnson, shoots like a guard, and thinks the game 2 steps ahead? The Bulls take the series in 7, but Jokić has just pushed Michael Jordan to the absolute brink. 1 shot, 1 bounce, and Jordan's perfect finals record could have ended right there. Watching from the sidelines, Jerry West sees something the rest of the league doesn't: the future. That summer, he makes a move that shocks the NBA. He trades for Nikola Jokić and pairs him with a 17-year-old rookie named Kobe Bryant. By 1999, Phil Jackson arrives in Los Angeles to implement his legendary triangle offense. But after 1 practice, he realizes something: Jokić is the triangle. He doesn't need a system. He is the system. Kobe once said, "If Shaq had my work ethic, we'd have 12 rings." But with Jokić, it's different. He's in the gym before Kobe, watching film at 6 in the morning. Kobe can't believe it. There's no ego clash, no rivalry, just perfect synergy. By 1999, the Lakers are a machine. Jokić had once been schooled by a prime Hakeem Olajuwon in '94, but now?
Bro, if you get 7 dribbles in the NBA in the post, you're supposed to score the ball, bro. He's getting 7, 9, sometimes 7, 8, 9 straight dribbles where he's push 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, come on, man. Nah, that's Lord, let me tell y'all something, man. In real life, this is what you do on the playground, bro. You don't get 7 dribbles in the post.